Yo guys, Phil here with BLP3 Motors, and today's a little bit of an interesting day. I have a confession to make, and that confession is I do not know how to drive stick. I've never had an opportunity, never had a chance to learn, but today is going to be the day that I do learn that. But before we get into that, guys, make sure to like this video, and if you're new, subscribe to stay with all the uploads that we're doing, and check out what's in my description, guys. I've got links to awesome stuff, but I also have links to my t-shirts and my hoodies and stuff like that, so make sure to go support there, pick yourself up, rock some merch. I would love it. And speaking of awesome things, I got in the mail a little fun care package from 27 Wan. Got this little carabiner thing for my keychain and a little decal for the car. Guys, so 27 Wan is an amazing aftermarket performance parts company for the 10th Gen Civic, and you guys, they just came out with this cold air intake that is freaking awesome. I'm saving up money right now so that I can get it, but they're such cool guys. They're so they're really creative, very cool with their engineering and the packaging, and they just do everything right. Presentation is awesome. It just looks freaking cool. It's literally like eye candy for your engine bay. They've got exhaust, not for mine yet, guys. I'm wanting you to create an exhaust for the EX, but you know, if you've got a Sport or Sport Touring or Civic Type R, they have amazing exhaust for that. So make sure to check them out. I think I'll put a link to their website in my description as well, but check it out. But anyway, let's go. So, in other Honda news, I'm a little bummed out. There's another YouTuber that I really enjoy watching, very cool guy, and it looks like he is leaving the Honda world, and so I think he's getting a Mustang. And so, I mean, I've thought about buying another car. I'm not all the way there yet. Definitely want to get a V8 someday. I don't know if I'll get it anytime soon, but I was kind of bummed to see that, because he was really into the Honda scene. Really was showing a lot of love to my channel, and it was just, you know, he had a lot of good people surrounding him, and I wish him the best. But it kind of makes me sad, you know, when bigger YouTubers are kind of like changing things. But you know what? He's got to do what's good for him, and he's got to switch it up. But I'm really wanting to go meet Sooner Garage up in Tulsa, and I'm in Shawnee, so we're about an hour and a half, maybe almost 2 hours away. So I am wanting to do a collab. I kind of want to lower the car, and so I think we were talking about him helping me lower the car. If you haven't checked his channel out, his channel's so much bigger than my channel, and he's just an awesome, genuine dude, way more mechanically savvy than me. But let's get into the topic today. So, I don't know how to drive stick. I'm going to be learning how to drive stick. I forgot what car I'm learning on, but just major thanks to Courtney. I'm going to be learning how to drive stick from a girl, so go figure. But she's the coolest girl ever, because she drives stick. But she's fun, and she's a really cool, sweet person, and I'm really thankful to her for letting me learn on her car. She also obliterated her clutch. She dropped it into second at like, I think 40 or 50 miles an hour. She downshifted into it. I'm still learning the terminology, because I'm not like, I don't grip stick, so I'm learning about it. Anyway, so like, she obliterated her clutch, which was pretty crazy. I saw some pictures. I don't know if I'll be able to get a picture to put it in there to show you guys, but it was so freaking gnarly. But it was kind of a cool story. But anyway, she's got a new clutch, and because it's a new clutch, I think there's a lifetime warranty on it. And so her dad, who was one of my really good friends, was like, hey man, you should totally learn on this car. So yeah, so she's literally gonna walk me from the beginning. We're gonna get a full tutorial of everything that's gonna go on, and then I'm just gonna learn. You guys are gonna literally see me learn. And $5 says that I stall hard. I've been watching other videos on YouTube trying to learn, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stall this baby. But I'm really excited about learning it, because once I kind of master the whole manual, that might be a indicator for me to switch cars. I'm not sure if I'll stick with Honda. I may want to move it to something faster. And just, I'm going to preface this though. This is the CVT. So, you know, with that, I'm really limited on what I can do with performance parts, which is why I haven't done a lot of performance in here. I know that I can get a Honda or K-tuner and you know, boost it up a little bit, but you know, you always run the risk of scoring the CVT belt, and I don't want to screw up the transmission and have to fix that, you know, where if this car was manual right now, I probably wouldn't sell it at all. But if I have an opportunity to sell this, then I may want to get into something that's going to have a bigger capacity for power. But we're not there yet. We're not anywhere close to it. We're going to keep this car for a while. And just FYI, I have had this car for a year and a half, and I've put 34,000 miles on this car. So we've got a great relationship, and so if it does part ways, I've spent a lot of time with this car. It's not like I just picked it up and 6 months later got another car. Like a couple other YouTubers that I watch that I know have done that, but I have no idea. If you guys have any suggestions of cars that I can get into, or you think, right now I'm just flirting with the idea of probably a Ford Focus ST or a Mustang or a Camaro. And if I did a Mustang or Camaro, it would have to be an older model so that I can actually afford it. It's got to be my price range. I may want to buy an older car so that the money that I get from this car, I can put into some upgrades and performance parts and kind of get it. But I'm not super mechanically savvy, and you know, with that, if something goes wrong with the car, it might end up being a money pit for me. So, you know, I don't want to jack that up, but we are just about here, and we will be meeting Courtney, and we're gonna go set up in her car, and it's gonna be awesome. So, Courtney, if you're watching this, you're awesome. Thank you so much for the opportunity. You rock. Coolest girl ever. So I found out what car we're in. It's a Jetta, and this is Courtney, my friend. Awesome, coolest girl I know. So, I don't know how to drive a stick. What do I need to do? There's 3 pedals. I'm used to 2.
Right. You have the clutch. The clutch is what's going to help change your gears.
Oh, it's so close.
Mm-hmm. You might need to adjust your seat. See, I actually sit really close to my...
No, I meant like the pedals are super close.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one is for stop. The next one's for accelerate, and then you have the clutch.
So I have to push the clutch all the way in?
It's better to push the clutch all the way in. Adjust your seat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. I have to sit really close to the steering wheel.
I'm not used to that. I'm actually have to get closer. Okay.
Yep, and this is also a diesel car, so you have to wait for like the glow plugs to go, like, it has, I'll show you the symbol. You have to wait for that to go away before you actually start it. Okay,
so my foot's on the brake. We're in neutral. There's no indicator for what's what.
No. So it's pretty easy. It's like walking up and down. So you have...
Is reverse all the way at the end?
Reverse, you push this in, and then you go to the side and go up.
So you have to push in? Is that reverse?
I think that's first. I have to usually hit it. And that's reverse.
Huh.
And that's first. Yep.
Oh, that's... Okay, so...
Usually, like when I'm on a hill, like we are right now.
Reverse. First.
Yep.
Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth.
Yep.
Sixth?
I don't have a sixth.
What is it here?
That's fourth.
Oh, hold on. Okay. So this is neutral?
Yeah, that's neutral. Usually whenever I park, I had to jiggle it just to make sure that it's in neutral. Because if I put the brake up and let off, it's not fun.
Reverse. Okay.
Yeah. And since we're on a hill, you can just leave it in neutral.
Okay.
To go back. Yeah.
Okay, so let's turn this baby on. Key. Did it not turn on? Did it turn on?
Nope. So, here, turn it off again. I'll turn that down. Sorry, I didn't know it was on.
No worries.
Okay, so if you turn the keys, turn the keys. See that? That's the glow plugs. It went all A immediately. The car's pretty heated up already, so you can make sure you put the clutch in.
Oh, clutch has to be in?
Yeah, and then start it. There you go. You can take the clutch out. You're in first gear.
What?
You're in first gear. You have to be in neutral when you have the clutch out.
I don't know where neutral is.
Here, put the clutch back in. Put the clutch in. Pull it back. Neutral is this. You can move it back and forth.
There's no indicator on here. Don't judge me, judgmental people. Okay, so did I turn it on again?
It's okay. I didn't even realize it was in first. No, you have to turn it off. Yeah, turn it back on. For low plugs. Good. Now take the clutch out. Yep.
Okay.
You might hear a sound later. It sounds like a screeching sound. It's actually my steering's going out, so
okay.
I have to get that fixed.
Should I put my seatbelt on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Putting my seatbelt on so we don't die. Okay. So, e-brake.
Yep.
Is here. So
you
now
have to make sure your clutch is in when you use the brake.
Okay. Oh, for everything.
Yep.
So now
you slowly let off the clutch.
My foot's on the brake.
Yes.
Should I take it off?
It's with the clutch, so like in movement of taking. So when you let off the clutch to like shift a gear, you're gonna be letting go of the gas, and no, you're gonna be pushing in the wow. In order to shift a gear, you have to let off the clutch, and then there you go. That's good.
Ah!
Killed it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't stall it for too long there.
Okay.
Yep, you're good. Yeah, you don't want to just sit there with it. And so once you feel...
So I want to let go and then gas. And I'm going to want to gas. Actually, I just took the foot off the brake.
Yeah, because like I said, in neutral, you can... On a hill, you can go back.
Okay.
You might just go back to the parking lot. That's where I learned.
Okay. So here...
You push the brake. And you still have your foot in the clutch, so you can just shift to first.
So first is going to be down?
No, first is up still. You just have to get out of reverse. Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to let off a little bit on the clutch, and you're going to feel... You can feel the car sort of start to move forward a little bit if you let off the clutch a little bit. That's going to be the giveaway for you to switch.
Start to gas it?
Yeah, exactly.
Going backwards.
Yeah, because you haven't let off the clutch a little bit. If you hold your foot on the brake and let off the clutch, you'll feel the engine start to want to go. A little bit more. You feel that? That's the giveaway.
Sorry.
You're okay. You're fine. It takes a bit.
Oh man, okay. God, such a retard. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's try that again. So now we're in neutral, and now I'm in first.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just worried about rolling back.
Here, keep your foot on the brake. Keep your foot on the brake.
Okay.
And then let off of the clutch a little bit, and you'll feel the car.
So I want to feel it pull before I gas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And you don't want to gas too much. It's like a perfect like back and forth.
Okay, so my foot's on the brake right now. So should I take it off?
No, keep your foot on the brake and like slowly let go, and you're gonna feel the car kind of want to go forward.
Okay, and that's when I take my foot off the brake?
Yeah, because honestly, you can get the car to go forward without even using the gas on first gear. So let go of the brake. See? And then you could slowly let off the clutch and go from there.
Ah! I'm doing it!
So once you're, is it the RPMs? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Gets to 2, you have to switch. Or it's a good idea to switch.
Okay. Yeah?
That was really smooth. You did it really well.
I was practicing in my mind.
Nice.
Okay. So then when's a good RPM to like switch?
Ideally, I usually switched at 2 every single time. Every time it reached up to 2, I would switch it. But if you want to go like a little bit faster, like accelerate faster, you can at least. I wouldn't go past 4. I would not go past 4.
Okay, so what about downshifting?
Actually,
or do you just like put it?
I leave it neutral. I leave it neutral and put the clutch in and use the gas because it's harder work to change out a clutch than it is to change out your brakes.
Now I'm braking. I'm gonna put this into first. Right?
You're in second, I think. No, you're in first. You're good.
Okay. So then.
Yeah.
Am I in second?
Yeah, you're in second.
And this is kind of where I want to be in here?
Yeah.
Oh, and I can take my foot off the gas and it still stays in second.
Yes.
Okay. Am I in where am I?
Huh?
Am I still in second or am
You're still in second.
Okay, I probably can't go third yet. We don't have room to go third, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. First and second. First and second, guys.
Just get used to stopping and going. My dad, I was struggling with the clutch concept, so he would literally have.
Oh crap! I forgot to push the clutch in when I was stopping.
That's okay. Turn it off. Back on.
So, first?
Yep. And honestly, my dad didn't even let me use the gas. He just made me keep using the clutch to go.
Really?
Because I was struggling. I just wanted to throw my foot off. It was like a habit for me to just throw my foot off every time.
I almost lost it there.
Yeah.
I got second down.
Yeah. I still struggle with I'm really hard on my second gear.
So it wants to go to second gear pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So you can coast it. Man, so do they make it so that there's like a little more space between the clutch and then the brake? Do they have kits that like spread them out a little bit?
I don't know. I've never looked into that. I don't have a problem with that. I wear narrow boots.
Right.
So they...
With the fur? Boots with the fur. With the fur. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop again. Man, I'm kind of like really proud of myself here.
Yeah, you're doing a lot better than I did when I first started.
Clutch in with brake. Okay. First. So light turns green.
Someone's honking at you right now.
Really?
That's what would happen.
Oh, because I took too long?
Yeah. I've had moments like that when I was first starting, where somebody has like full out gone around me because they were so upset I took so long.
Okay. Light turns green. Nope.
Oh.
No.
Nope.
I almost lost it there. I feel like I'm breaking your car.
No, you're fine. Just practice like letting off of the clutch and going, not even hitting first.
Like
not even hitting the gas. Just practice letting off the clutch and then stopping and then letting off the clutch and stopping. Okay, stop.
Oh, I can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't even need to gas it.
Not really. It's not like in the first part, it's more difficult on a hill because you do kind of have to gas it a little bit.
Yeah.
But like you really don't have to gas it to start.
Huh.
But that's what my dad would have me do because again, I slammed off of the clutch every single, like it was habitual in my mind. I was like, I gotta let go as soon as possible.
Okay, I have to remember to pull the clutch in before I brake. Yeah.
Yeah. You see?
Ah! I almost lost him. I was like... Well, guys, I'm going to practice a little more, and I'm not going to put you guys through any more torture, but a big thank you, Courtney, so much for this.
Welcome.
But guys, if you guys have not already liked this video, drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out the merchandise in the description below. Buy t-shirts. BLP3 Motors. Don't hate. Accelerate. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.